Hey friends, hope everybody's doing well out there. Having a really good day here. It was snowing earlier. It's kind of turned to a rain now. I'm hoping though that it'll start snowing later once it gets a little bit colder. I'm just watching some Star Trek and editing on my next YouTube video. I'm trying to put together a longer one, kind of like a Christmas special. Talk about stuff that I'm going through, with Christmas and being on my own and stuff like that. It seems like the holiday season, for some of us out here, it can be a little bit lonely and a little bit of a shock to the system, being that we might be doing it on our own this year, right? I know that I am, and I'm really enjoying myself. However, I did go through some moments, right? And in my next YouTube video, I kind of want to cover that, not in a way that's sad or depressing or anything like that. More of a, just an experience, because I always try and be honest with my friends out there, right? And YouTube is one of those things that I've really been able to make just for us, kind of, right? And yet, still, it's important that, to me, it's important that the reality of life comes through. And I always try and talk about subjects and things that I'm dealing with in my life. Because while they're fresh with me, I can talk about what I do about them, how they make me feel, and try and pass on some of the tools and techniques that I've learned in my life, right? As well as have people share back to me with your experiences and how you're doing and everything as well. So that's what I'm doing today. Now I'm trying to get into town. I need to do some grocery shopping, some Christmas shopping, stuff like that. Today I just want to remind everybody that this is going to echo my last post, actually, that we're all special and that we all deserve, to have happy, fulfilling lives. And that, to my own experience, a lot of times that's the easiest to achieve when I accept myself and I try and focus on not thinking too much. That might sound strange, right? But one of my problems was that I would get into this circular thinking where I'd just think about the same thing over and over and over, and it was kind of like I couldn't stop, right? Like a record that got stuck just going back and around and everything. That's why it's important for me to have a good routine. Eating right, sleeping right. I've been sleeping too long lately. I've got to get over that. Anyway, that routine helps us stay in track with the rest of the things that we need, like proper eating and proper sleeping. Also, for me, meditating has always been difficult. I meditate a lot easier nowadays. However, what I do a lot of times, when I can't sit down and get out of my head, I do what they taught me in Betty Ford. It's a moving meditation. So while I'm moving and doing some kind of menial task like washing dishes, sweeping the floor, particularly exercising. I like to walk, I like to ride my bike. Those things help me get out of my head and be present in the moment, while also it seems like I can think about more positive things. I think that it has something to do with the endorphins that are released through exercise, right? The moving, the loosening and tightening of our muscles, stuff like that. So that's what I have today, and I hope everybody's doing well. As always, God and Jesus bless us all.